Unlock the secrets of success in your life with Dr. Jamone Glenn. As your personal leadership coach, he'll propel you beyond limits, guiding you to pursue greatness. Gain access to the kingdom keys and insights to ignite wisdom in your life. Each week on Wisdom Wednesday.
To you. Y'all good tonight? Good to catch up with you. Happy Wisdom Wednesday. Welcome to Wisdom Wednesday. Let me know when you come in, where you're coming in from. Yep, I'm on the road again, but I wanted to make sure I be consistent, and I'm excited about this word tonight. And so are you, because y'all jumping on and coming in quick, all right? Let me know where you're coming in from, what part of the world you're in. What up, Instagram? We got you in here. What up, Facebook? And, of course, my YouTube family. Listen, if you want to know where we live, all you have to do is check out YouTube. That's where we live, y'all. Dallas, Texas in the building. Chicago in the building. New York in the building, Mississippi, Mississi, humpback. All right, what up, y'all? Olive Branch, Mississippi, yeah. Forest, Illinois. It's all Nassau, Bahamas. We international tonight. Virginia. I'm always so amazed where people are connecting. Cincinnati, Ohio. Man, it humbles me to know that this is blessing y'all and y'all reaching all of the world. Hey, Christina, how are you tonight? Good to be with you. Good to see you. We try to let it chime in for just a minute. It still ain't got to Facebook yet. It's the last one to connect. But yeah, we on the road again, but I didn't want to let it stop me. We're going to get into it tonight and talk about some things that I might, be worth your while. Georgia. What up, Georgia? Georgia on my mind. All right, we about to get to it, y'all. If this is your first time here, we say welcome to Wisdom Wednesday. We're so glad to meet you. So glad to greet you here. Hey, we talk about it. We share this word. We say something because it creates the continuity in the conversation. I thank you for those of you that sow into this weekly or whenever you have it as God sees fit. It's encouraging and it's a blessing. The law of reciprocity says that you reap where you sow. So I pray that you are reaping because of your sowing. And we also sow seeds with the seeds that you sow, and it goes further than you will ever know. If you want to know where this lives, it lives on YouTube. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can go back and watch this again and again and again. We get riled up over here, and you might want to hear it again. Put it on in the background. Share it with your family. Share it with your friends. Foundation scriptures are always going to lay in the sense of understanding. Proverbs 4:7, James 1:5 is where we begin. There's Facebook. What up, y'all? Listen, if you want to subscribe to my email address, you can always know what's happening, what's coming on. I'm pushing out messages. I'm sending you free content. I'm sending you deals. You hear it first if you're part of the JG tribe. Just go and subscribe to my mailing list at JamoneGlenn.com. Jamone, not Jerome. Love when people met me last week and it was like, hi, Jerome, not Jerome. So good. That means you was listening. James 1:5, Proverbs 4:7. Proverbs 4:7 said, wisdom is the principal thing, the main thing. Therefore, get wisdom, and in all you're getting, what? Get an understanding. James 1:5 says, if anybody, no respect the person asks for wisdom, God gives it to you. If you lack wisdom, you ask for it, and God gives it to you. Simple formula. You lack it, you ask for it, God gives it to you. What is wisdom? Wisdom is not knowledge. Wisdom is applied knowledge. How we apply knowledge to our life, to any situation, any circumstance. Put the demand on it. Can y'all say it with me and put it in the chat? God, give us wisdom. God give us wisdom. I'm just the vessel that he's choosing to use. Let the wisdom flow, the wisdom from God tonight. We're going to get into a statement that you often hear me say. I feel like tonight I'm going to unpack it a little bit more. Statement you often hear me say, if you was at 12:30 service or saw Sunday service on YouTube, you heard me say, guard your gates. Follow me on social, Instagram. I posted it earlier, guard your gates. Can y'all put it in the chat? Guard your gates. Guard your gates. Guard your gates. Guard your gates is the topic for tonight. That's how I know we all on the same page. When I see it pulling up in the chat, then I'll say we ready to roll. Y'all ready? Guard your gates. Did you tag somebody and bring a friend? Hey, Lisa, how you doing? Bring somebody with you to Wisdom Wednesday. We're going to have a great conversation tonight. All right, welcome back to Wisdom Wednesday. We're teaching on, I think what I would say, like a spiritual filter check, right? Because your ears, your eyes, your mouth, it's not just natural. It's literal gates. It gives you access to your soul, right? So your ears, your eyes, your mouth are access points to your soul, right? To your innermost being. Your soul is your decision making. Your soul is the part of you that knows, that feels, right? And so you really have to pay attention to how you're managing your gates, right? And when whatever gets past your gates can shape your emotions. Like I said, your soul is your intellect, your will, and your emotions. Your intellect, your will, your emotions, that's your soul. And so whatever gets through your gates shape your emotions, shapes your habits, shapes your relationships, and eventually shapes your future. So when I say guard your gates, this isn't about living guarded, right? Like nothing, nobody can get in, get away from me. No, this is about letting wisdom guard and guide your gates. Let me show what I'm talking about. Proverbs 4:23 is our text for tonight. Proverbs 4:23. One text is the basis. I love this text. We've done it before, but this is a different route. Guard your heart with all diligence, because out of it flows the issues of life, right? Guard your gates. Guard your heart with all diligence. Be diligent about guarding your heart with all diligence, because out of your heart everything flows the issue of life. Now, remember, when we're talking about the heart, we're not talking about the literal organ that just beats, right? We're talking about your decision making, the part of you, your soul, the part of you that feels, the part of you that decides, the part of you that chooses. Guard your heart with all diligence. I'm not going to get into the brain, but if you understand, guard your thinking, your perspectives, your mentality with all diligence, because out of it comes the issues of life. Everybody type it, guard your gates. Proverbs 4:23. Y'all ready to get in? Let's get to it. So, number one, I want to just say, protect your ears. Be careful, ears, what you hear. Be careful, ears, what you hear. Everybody put protect your ears. Why do you have to protect your ears? These three important principles I'm going to lay down, going to help you get some insight of why it is important to protect your ears, because what you hear gets in your heart, right? So how do you get information into your life? How do you get into information into your brain, into your decision break, is because of what you hear. So you really have to guard your ear, because what you hear gets in your heart. Bible says faith comes by what? Hearing. And hearing by the word of God. But in the same way that faith comes by hearing, so if you lack faith, you hear faith, and then hearing faith gives you faith. And faith is the thing that pleases God. So if you need more faith, you got to hear more faith. So the more faith you hear, the more faith you have. Guard your gates. So you protect your ears, because if faith comes by hearing, did you also know fear comes by hearing? Yeah, fear also comes by hearing. Anger comes by hearing. Lust come by hearing. Doubt come by hearing. All these things also comes through your ear gate, right? So you were fine until you heard it. You were not upset until you heard it. What they said, what they talking about me, what they say, they said that I'm about to do this. You wasn't ready to pop off until you heard it, right? And so hearing is a gate that you have to protect, because what you hear or what you hear gets in your heart. Guard your heart with all diligence, because out of it flows the issue of life. So what you allow into your ears ends up planting seeds into your soul. Y'all got that? What you allow in your ears plant seeds in your soul. It make you feel a certain kind of way. It got you in your feelings. It got you feeling lustful, feeling proud, feeling strong, feeling weak, feeling however you feeling, right? But how did that feeling come about? Many times that feeling came about through what you heard, through how and what you allowed to get in your ears. What you hear plant seeds in your soul. So you have to guard yourself from hearing negativity, from hearing things that provoke or promote an attitude or behavior or an emotion that you don't want. So if faith comes by hearing, then the season that our desire can really be decided by the seeds that I allow to be heard, right, in my soul, right? So you got to protect it. How do you protect it? Practically speaking, what are you listening to, right? Who do you listen to? What are you listening to in the morning? What are you listening to in the daytime? What podcast? Come on, to put it in the chat. What's your favorite? Let's share some positive things. What's your favorite podcast? What's your favorite podcast that you listen to, right? What's some of the names of some people that you listen to that feed your soul? What preachers, what teachers do you listen to that feed your faith? What are you listening to? Who are you listening to? I told you last week who you listen to when you're in a multitude of counsel, it ends up shaping your future. So what do you listen to? Do you listen? Some people say I'm listening to the Bible app. Barbara Easley is a good, somebody said that's who they listen to. Protect your ears. What are you listening to? Who are you listening to, right? Pastor Jamon and Erica Glenn. That's good. If you're looking for marriage or relationship information, right, or advice, who are you listening to? What podcast? What playlist? I always say, if you got to learn a long commute, turn your car into a classroom, right? Turn your car into a classroom. Feed it. Use that time to feed your faith. Use that time to feed your future. What's your favorite music? What's your favorite song, right? What people do you listen to? Pastor John Hanna. That's right. Who are you listening to? What is it that's shaping how you think and what you think and what it is that you desire or you want to show up? If you see lack or a limitation in a particular area of your life, all you need to do is find the information that you desire to show up in your life and feed it to yourself. Feed it to yourself, right? If you see an area that you want to grow in, pick the people that are experts or that have thrived or are thriving in that particular area and feed it to yourself. Feed it to yourself practically. On Sunday, we talked about how negative or secular music, certain lyrics fed into your soul is shaping your identity and shaping your ideas, because if you're not filtering what you're hearing, it's getting in your ears, finding itself in your heart and showing up in your life. Find the people that you desire to listen to and feed your future, feed your faith, what it is that you hear, right? So take inventory. I said it Sunday. Listen to what you're listening to. You can type that down. Listen to what you're listening to. If it doesn't align with the peace, if it doesn't align with the place you're in, if it doesn't align with your purpose, if it doesn't align with your practices, if it doesn't align with your passions, purge it. Did you hear what I said? Get rid of it. If it's not in alignment and agreement with the person that you want to become, purge it. You have to be careful. That's television also. Watch this garbage and how many hours of it that you're sitting, absorbing, listening to shows, movies, reality shows that aren't reality at all, right? Make sure that you pay attention to what you're hearing, because what you hear does what? Gets in your heart. And what gets in your heart does what? Come out your mouth. And what comes out your mouth does what? It shows up in your life. So choose what feeds your future and not what fuels your flesh. Choose what feeds your future and not what fuels your flesh. All right? Choose what feeds your future and not what fuels your flesh. This isn't about, I told you Sunday, this isn't about a set of religious rules and rituals. This is about kingdom consciousness. This isn't about absorbing the information that is in alignment with your assignment. What motivational videos are you watching? Who's feeding your future? All right. So come on, declare it with me. I will protect my peace. I will protect my peace by guarding what I allow in my ears. I will listen to what I'm listening to. Right. I will listen to what I'm listening to. I will listen to what I'm listening to. Let's get into number 2. That one was good. I stayed on it too long. My goodness. Number 2, protect your eyes. Protect your eyes. Protect your eyes. Protect your eyes. So your eyes are a gate. So not only are your ears a gate, your eyes are a gate. Write this down. What you see shapes what you imagine. What you see shapes what you imagine. So your eyes are the gateway to your imagination, right? What they say, the eyes are the window to your soul. The eyes are the gateway to your imagination. You didn't want it until you saw it. You didn't know you didn't know it was a thing until you saw it, right? And here's the thing about seeing. You have to be careful about what you see, because how many of you can be honest? You can't unsee what you see. Sometimes you wish you never saw it, because if you never saw it, you would have never saw it. You never saw it. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. And once you see it, you can close your eyes and see it. And once you see it, you can see it without trying to see it. And once you see it, you got to work very hard to unsee it. Where my honest people at, right? And so what you see, you can't unsee. So you have to be careful what you see, because certain things captures your eyes and captures your attention. And then what captures your eyes will captivate your mind. What captures your eyes will captivate your mind. What captures your eyes will captivate your mind. You'll find yourself dwelling on it and thinking on it and belaboring it and desiring it and lusting for it and wanting after it. That's not only like sexual things. That's just anything. You find dissatisfaction with your own life and dissatisfaction because you're competing and comparing with other people and other things that you saw other people doing. If you're going to feed your imagination, feed it the things that you desire. Like, see something that gives you new exposure. See something that opens you up to new ideas. See something that gives you a new paradigm or a new perspective, a new insight to a world that you didn't know exists. Because what captures your eyes will soon captivate your mind. That's right, James. You got that, right? So watch what you scroll. That scroll is a beast, right? Watch what you scroll. Watch what you scroll, because that algorithm is feeding you things and testing you with things. And I mean, man, I find stuff on my algorithm that I didn't even subscribe to. I didn't even follow. I'll be like, who is this? Where is this? Block it, delete it, shut it down, turn it off, because stuff just pop up as subtle suggestions to try to get me to see it, just to put it in front of me, see if I'll like it, see if I'll click it, see if I'll take the bait, see if I'll lean into it. Because once you see, you can't unsee. So be careful what you scroll. Be careful what you're streaming, right? Be careful what's streaming. Hear that word, streaming into your soul, just flowing into your soul. What you do? I'm streaming. I'm watching. It's streaming, it's floodgating into your soul. Watch out for this stuff. Have nakedness and pornography and shopping and more of this and more of that and wrong food and bad behaviors. All this stuff is streaming, scrolling, staring, streaming, scrolling, staring, streaming, scrolling, staring, streaming, scrolling, staring. And the more it's grows and streams and you stare at it, eventually is leading you, is steering you, is guiding you, and is taking you down a path that you did not desire. Be careful what you see, because what you see you can't unsee, and then you start to want, crave, create an appetite for things that were never there. How did that get in my soul? Because I saw it, and once I saw it, the further I went, the more I got it, the more I clicked, the more I wanted it, the more I needed it, and now I'm caught up, right? So watch your stream. We being honest tonight, all right? You got to pay attention. Protect your eyes. Protect your eyes. So protect your ears, because what you hear gets in your heart. Protect your eyes, because what you see shapes your imagination. Shapes your imagination. Don't sacrifice your clarity for curiosity in this season. Don't sacrifice your clarity for curiosity in this season. Yeah, caught up. And so eventually you have to learn how to guard your own gates from internal, right? Not restraint, but internal constraint, right? So constraint, not restraint, right? So you're not in a season where always something or somebody's going to stop you. You have to find the discipline within yourself to stop yourself. You might need to fast from toxic visuals that you keep feeding yourself, or from things that your eyes keep seeing that put you in fear. Man, some of y'all need to fast from the news, right? Not from knowing what you're watching or what's going on in the world or knowing how to pray. But some of us just watch the news all day long, just information. And it's just eating away at your faith and pushing you in a frenzy and got you functioning in fear. You gotta feed your eyes things that build your faith. You gotta feed your eyes things that build your faith. Fast from toxic visuals and feed your eyes things that build your faith. I gotta move on. Come on, say it with me in my declaration. We make a declaration at the end of every point. If you haven't noticed by now, my eyes are blessed. Come on, say it. My eyes are blessed. I feed my imagination with vision, not vanity. I feed my imagination with vision, not vanity. That's right, chemistry. You caught that. Don't sacrifice your clarity for curiosity. Y'all hear what I'm putting? Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? You picking up what I'm putting down? I'm trying to get you to come to kingdom consciousness where you make the decisions and the choices that are needed and necessary, not because you need rituals and rules, but because of your revelation. You understand what's good for you and what's not good for you. Number 3, and then we got to get ready to go, y'all. Number 3, protect your mouth. This one hard right here. This mouth right here, this tongue, this bridle in this tongue, this watch your mouth. Somebody type, watch your mouth, watch your mouth, watch your mouth. Protect your mouth, right? Why? Why do I have to protect my mouth? Because what I speak shapes my world. I keep teaching you. Your words create your world. Your words create your world. Your words create your world. So you have to be careful what you put in your mouth, what language, what songs, what lyrics you're professing over your life, right? What language, what profanity, what poverty mentality are you speaking? What are you pursuing? What are you pushing out of your mouth? Because your words create your world. Watch your mouth, watch your mouth, watch your mouth. What you speak creates your world. Luke 6:45 says, from the abundance of the heart. That's where I get that from. The mouth speaks. From the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. If it wasn't in your heart, you wouldn't have said it. You meant it because you said it. You said it because you meant it. You said it because it was in your heart, right? So what gets in your ears gets in your heart. What gets in your heart shows up in your mouth. What comes out your mouth shows up in your world. Come on, somebody say, Lord, help me with my mouth. Help me with my mouth. Help me with my mouth. From the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. This ain't just about cursing people out or cussing people out. This isn't about cussing and cursing. This is also about language that you don't want to live in. If words are creating your world, then you have to be careful what you speak and what you say, because you're living inside your language. You're living inside your language. You're limited by your own lexicon. You're limited by your own lexicon, and your language is creating a lid over your life. Your language is creating a lid. And so if you want to have a real breakthrough, if you want to push beyond a barrier and have a real breakthrough in your life, all you have to do is watch your mouth, watch your language. Jesus said that is not what goes in a person that defiles them. It's not that what goes in a person that defiles them. Jesus said it's what comes out of a person that defiles them. It's what you say, what you speak, what you say. That's the limiting paradigm, the limiting belief over your life. Don't let your language become your lid. Don't let it become a lid over your life. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Don't allow the enemy to slip through your language and through your language with lyrics, right? I told you Sunday. Watch. If you didn't go back and watch, some of y'all been watching it over and over again. Go back and watch Sunday. I told you, if he wants to shape your life, he gets in the lyrics. If he can get in the lyrics and get you to confess it, why? Because he knows you're a legislator. He knows that you have legislation power. Life and death is in the power of your tongue. Life and death is in the power of your tongue. So he understands you have legislation power. So he gets in the lyrics of your life. So your lyrics become the lid for your life. But tonight, we're going to break free of that, right? If you want to change your life, you got to change your language. We're going to break free of that. If you want to change, I feel it. If you want to change your life, you got to change your language. Stop talking down. Stop talking fear. Stop talking doubt. Stop talking lack. Stop talking negative. Start to speak life. Decree and declare, I am blessed of God. I'm highly favored. I'm anointed. I'm chosen. Y'all better put it in the chat with me. I'm the head and not the tail. I see my way out. I'm on my way out. Matter of fact, I'm already out, right? Come on, talk to me in the chat, because the language of your life, the things you confess, the things you say, the things you speak becomes your reality. You have to be consistent in your language. What is your confession today? What is your declaration? Come on, that's right. I'm chosen. Put it in it. I see it my way out. I'm already out. Come on, I'm blessed and highly favored. That's right. Come on, put it in the chat. Speak it and declare it. And when you find yourself limited by declarations and proclamations that you can make, that means you got to feed your language some new words, some new things you got to say and learn to say about yourself. Jesus said it's not what goes in a man that defiles him, it's what comes out of a person that defiles him. So what's coming out of you? Make sure that what's coming out of you, life, health, and strength, and favor, and anointing, and power, and victory, and love, and truth, and trust, and woo. You hear what I'm saying? If you want to change your life, you got to change your language. This ain't no name it, claim it. This is a law. This is a principle. This is a kingdom principle. It's a law. It's a fixed law. It always works. Life and death is in the power of your tongue, right? So listen to your own words. Listen to your own words. And if you catch yourself saying something that's contradictory to what you want to see, cast that thing down, pull it back, right? Take it back. Take it back. I cast down every imagination that exalts itself against the knowledge of God, and I pull that thing back. Come on, speak life. That's right. I see y'all doing it. Come on, drop it. I am debt free. Don't run out of words. Come on, I'm listening. Listen to your words. Speak life. Are you speaking life, or are you leaking pain? Speak life, speak in your own words. Make sure your words are building, edifying something. Speak as if your words are building something. Speak as if your words are creating something. Why? Because they are. Because they are. Your words are building something. They're creating something. My God, that's right. Preach it. Speak it. I see it, y'all. I see it. Keep putting it in the chat. Keep on speaking. And if you find yourself running out of language and running out of words and things you can say about yourself, then that means you got to go back and get some more information about you so you can see you in the same way. Man, you got to be careful, man. Do you realize lyrics to songs that you never learned? Who gonna be honest? You know lyrics to songs that you never sat down and learned because them songs got on a beat and they got in your lyrics and the lyrics got in your life, and before you knew it, it was coming out of your mouth. You know lyrics to songs that you never learned. That's how powerful language is, and that's how powerful music is. And you find yourself listening and saying things that might be contrary and contradictory to the life that you want to live. Speak the words that are building something because they are. Come on, let's make this declaration. We got to get out of here. My 30 minutes is up. My words create my world. Put it there. My words create my world. Say it. My words create my world. I want to see it. My words create my world. My words create my world. I will speak life. Come on, I will speak life. Put it in there. I will speak life, power, peace, and promise. I will speak life, power, peace, and promise. I will speak life, power, peace, and promise. Here's the last one that I want to make sure you say out loud and put here. I will say only what I want to see. I will say only what I want to see. I will say only what I want to see. I will say only what I want to see. Y'all going crazy with these declarations. I love it. All right, we got to get out of here this week, so pay attention, right? Audit your input. Pay attention. Listen to what you're listening to. Audit your input. Listen to what you're listening to. Watch what you're watching. What are you saying? Listen to what you're listening to. Watch what you're watching. What are you saying? What are you saying, right? Guard your gates, 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 guard your gates. Because you got to protect your ears, because what you hear gets in your heart. Because you got to protect your eyes, because what you see shapes your imagination. And because you got to protect your mouth, because what you speak shapes your world. I love y'all. That's good. So Sunday we had a culture challenge. I was hanging out after church with JG, some of the JG Joshua's gathering at our church. And we had this culture challenge to purge our playlists. And they put on Instagram some playlists because they were struggling. They're young adults. They were struggling with healthy music, right? That got lyrics that they want to see in their life. So they made these playlists. And they put them on social media. They tagged me in it, and I did it also. Tonight, I'm also going to drop another playlist. If you follow me on Instagram, I'm going to drop another playlist to add that. What are we doing? We're trying to flood. Everybody loves music. We're trying to flood your ear gates with music and things that you want to see show up in your life. That's what we're trying to get to you. We're trying to get this message to you through music. And find some people that you want to hear that's preaching, that's teaching some podcasts about money and about starting business and about family and about, coaching you as a wife and as a mother and as a, whatever it is you want to see in your life, get around where you're going. Because guarding your gates isn't about legalism. It's about legacy. God doesn't ask you to guard your heart because he's trying to restrict you or want you to feel restricted, but because he's trying to protect what he's placed in you. Okay? I don't want you to be guarded because you're fearful. I want you to be guarded because you're wise, because you're fruitful. Guarding your gates helps you grow your gifts. The enemy can't steal your purpose, so he lies and tries to slip to your gates so he can sabotage you. But you got authority. You're the gatekeeper. You got peace. You got purpose. You got power. And you got a future. I love y'all. Woo-wee! This is good tonight. I hope you got something. I hope it made you think about it in a way that you haven't thought about it, right? Our seed tonight is 4:23. Our seed tonight is Proverbs 4:23. That was our main scripture. That was the seed of the word that planted in our heart. Guard your heart with all diligence, for out of it flows the issues of life. 4:23 is the seed. 4:23. I need everybody, as many of you that can and will, sow a seed on the word. 4:23. If $4.23 is too little for you, go ahead, add it up. Y'all be getting creative. Do $9. All right, do $9. Somebody want to do 423, I ain't gonna stop you. I ain't mad at you. But a simple seed of 423. 423 is our seed for tonight, because at Wisdom Wednesday we saw in the word 423. Simple seed. That was the seed that was sown into your life tonight. So I want the seed to come back to you. Good measure, pressed down. That's the ways we give. I always do that wrong way. That's the way we give. You can give on Cash App, Jerome Glenn. It says Leader Revolution. You can give on PayPal, Leader Revolution. You can give info at Jerome Glenn on Zelle if you desire. But I want everybody, as many of you that can and will, that this word bless you. I want you to sow a seed tonight. 423. 423. Proverbs 423. That was the seed of the word that was sown tonight. And I want you to sow it back, and may it come back to you. How? Good measure. Pressed down. Shaking together. Running over. Good measure. Pressed down. Shaking together. Running over. It should guard your gate seed. 423. 9 if you want. 423. I hope it blessed you. It blessed me. Y'all showed up tonight on all 3 platforms. We in here. I gave you something to think about. Go check me on Instagram tonight, on Facebook tonight. I'm going to make a post that's going to give you a playlist that I made. And also, if you scroll on my Instagram, JG already made a couple playlists if you're looking for something new to listen to. 423. All right, 423. I need you to sow that seed tonight. 423. Guard your gates and listen to what you listen to. Man, God is about to do some incredible things through your life, and it's going to come through the discipline of you protecting what you hear, what gets in your heart, what you say, and what you see, right? The more you hear, the more it sounds like your future, the more you speak your future, and the more you see the possibilities of your future, God's going to get in what it is that you're in and become a partner with you in the earth when he's trying to expose you to new things. I believe you're going to have an incredible summer. Summer's coming, y'all. Juneteenth is tomorrow. Summer's coming. Juneteenth is tomorrow. You're about to come into a new season, and every season requires a new mentality, right? A new discipline, a new mentality. So as you go into the summer season, I want you to, it's one of the most challenging seasons to do what I just told you to do. But I need you to try to do it, all right? Protect your ears, what you hear. Protect your eyes, what you see. You understand me? And protect what you say. If you missed that YouTube, if you missed that message, yes, it does. The Zelle says Leader Revolution. Yes. If you missed the message from Sunday, go back and watch it. I told a testimony about how when God challenged me to purge my gates, right? Watch the music I was listening to and all kind of challenges. You know, people send me pictures and videos or something show up. Thank God I'll pull my wife. I'll be like, babe, look at this. Where did this come from? Get rid of it. Delete it, because I'm trying to protect what I see. I'm trying to protect what I hear. I'm trying to protect what I'm saying. I'm telling you, your next season is going to be decided by protecting, guarding your gates. I'm excited about your future. I hope it was real. I hope it was practical. Thank you for your seeds. Y'all blowing it up tonight. 423. If this word blessed you, 423 was the seed that was sown in you. 423, sow the seed back. It comes back good measure. Press down, shaking together. You'll remember what you're doing in this season. I'm guarding my gates. Everybody put it in the chat before we go. I'm guarding my gates. Y'all got me out here 8 minutes after our time. I got to go. I'm guarding my gates. I'm guarding my gates. 423 is a seed. Whether you watching live or you watching later, watch it again and again. Most importantly, share it with a friend. And man, do like they was doing at the church on Sunday. Talk to somebody about this. You know what I'm saying? Talk to somebody about this. It helps you grow, right? Get you an accountability partner. It'll help you grow. Come on, that's right. Put it in the chat. I'm guarding my gates. Thank you so much for your seed. God bless y'all. May God give it back to you. Good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over according to his word. Thank you for sowing. Your sowing says that you received. I appreciate that. All right. See y'all later. Have a great, 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 great day. And happy summer. Next time I see y'all, we'll be in a different season. Come on, put it in the chat. Because what we doing? We guarding our gates. Watch this word again and again. There's how you sow on the bottom of the screen. God bless you. Peace. Gotta go, y'all. I'm out of town. But I didn't want to miss our moment. Peace.